Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you this ackee and butter bean patties. If you're brand new here, do remember to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like this video. So to get started, I'm using the same ingredients that I use for my lentil patties. So I've got oat flour, sunflower seed flour, flaxseed, turmeric and salt. And I'm going to mix this all together to make the pastry for the patties. Here I'm just showing you 2 measuring cups because the amount of water that you need will depend on if you're making this in the food processor like I did in the lentil patty video, or if you're making it in a bowl like I'm doing in this video. If you're making it in the food processor, use 1/3 cup of water. If you're making it in a bowl, you're going to need a little bit more water, so just go for 1/2 cup of water. So here I'm using 1/2 cup of water because I'm making this in a bowl. A big thank you to the person who made the pie crust and let me know that the measurements were a little bit off. This is what prompted me to go and actually use my own measurements but try it in a bowl, and it is too dry. If you make this in a bowl using the original 1/3 cup, using 1/3 cup of water. So if you're making it in a bowl, use 1/2 cup of water, and it's just everything is pretty much the same from here on. But I will include a clip so you can watch and see how the 2 pastries differ. So this pastry was a lot more sticky and wet. One thing I noticed with oat flour is that it's best to start with a wet sticky dough than it is to start with a dry dough and then add water. But either one will work. I just feel like when it's dry and then you try to add water afterwards, it's a lot more work. You really have to, that pastry will make you work. Whereas if you start with a wet dough, it's quite easy to go in and add additional oat flour if you need to. And you will see here, as I roll the pastry out, I notice, you can see here on the parchment paper that the pastry is very wet. So what I did, I went in with a little bit more oat flour, 1 tablespoon, in fact, 1 tablespoon of oat flour. Sprinkle that on top of the pastry, rolled it and formed it back into a ball, dusted my hands with the remaining oat flour from the tablespoon of oat flour, and then roll the pastry out. If you want small patties, use something small and circular, and for the larger patties I use the bowl. What's important to remember is that when you're making your patties is that if your pastry becomes too dry, add a bit of water. If it's breaking as you roll it or even as you shape the patties, just form it back into a dough and repress or re-roll it, and then make your pastry shapes as you'll see here. I'm going to link above and below the recipe for how to make the ackee and butter beans to go in this pastry. So I'm going to link that in the description box, and I'll also link it now on the card. When you spoon the ackee and butter bean mix onto the pastry, just decide whether you're working from left to right and leave enough room to be able to seal the patties without having to scoop out mixture like I did several times in this video. So you can work from left to right or right to left. To me, it makes more sense to work from left to right, but I'm right-handed. I don't know if it would make more sense to someone left-handed to work from right to left. These were the patties after baking in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Use that time range based on the oven that you're using, so 20 to 25 minutes to bake these patties. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please do remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button. I will see you in my next one. Bye.